Good morning. Just here, getting some breakfast ready. You'll have to excuse if I'm squinting at the camera because it's kind of bright out there, but yeah, getting breakfast ready, although I don't know if I would call it breakfast, to be honest, because I don't really class my meals. You know how you normally have like breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks or whatever? I don't really necessarily class my meals like that. I just kind of think of it as like a meal here, a meal there, you know, food here, food there. And so this is like the first meal of the day, because like I then think of pre and post workout meals and things like that, so I don't classify them, I guess, as lunch and dinner and all of that kind of stuff. So first meal of the day, just half a cup of oats, about a serving of peanut butter, and then some frozen berries. Because it's spring now, hopefully we'll start getting some fresh berries real soon. Hopefully some strawberries, because they are the best. But until then, frozen berries, I'll take them out the night before, weigh out how much I have, which is a serving, 100 grams, and then I'll put them in the fridge overnight, and then by the morning they are all defrosted and good to eat. So that's what I do. If I forget, I have to put them in the microwave, and of course heating up frozen berries doesn't taste that great. Apart from that, that's what I was going to say. I get to thinking, you know, quite a bit about different things here and there, and because it's the morning, you know that I think that waking up or getting up and getting out of bed is probably the hardest thing a lot of us will do every day. Like, you know, it's so easy and so tempting to just, you know, like stay in bed because you're warm, comfortable, and to just kind of, you know, just stay there for another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes, and then it turns into half an hour, and it's, you know, maybe sometimes it can be pretty hard to actually pull yourself out of bed. You just don't want to, but you know, you're not going to achieve anything in bed. You know, sure, you got to make sure you get all your sleep for growing muscle and stuff, but you're not going to achieve anything else. So there's no point staying in bed. And for my mind, I like to, you know, once you get up and get moving and get the day started, you feel so much better. And for me, I like to try and do as much as I can in the morning in terms of, you know, like things that I need to do, and just to get it done, get it out of the way, and then kind of have the rest of the day to think about, you know, other things, and obviously do other like jobs and stuff. But you know, if you can get maybe the things that aren't your favourite out of the way earlier, the sooner you do it, the sooner it's done, and then it's out of your hair. Like, I used to go to the gym at like, when I was studying, I used to go at like 6 o'clock for a while in the morning, fasted, just because then I got it done, and I didn't have to worry about trying to fit it in later in the day when I had classes and when I wanted to do some study and things like that. And once I had done it, I felt, you know, so much better, because the rest of the day was good because I'd worked out. And I still work out sometimes in the morning, if not early afternoon, just so that there's still a good portion of the day left where I don't have to think about working out or anything like that. Obviously, you know, I enjoy working out, so it's no big deal whenever I work out, but it's always nice to have things done, to leave time later on, you know, that you can, I guess, manipulate to yourself. So yeah, those are just some morning thoughts for you. But I'm gonna cook up these oats and have myself some food, because I am hungry. Another thing to make sure you gotta do in the morning is have a glass of water or two. I always have one before I have my first meal, then one straight after, just to make sure, you know, getting some fluids in to start the day. Oh hey, look, it's raining. That makes a change. Not. Seriously, waiting for the good weather. This is supposed to be the good time of the year. Well, getting there, I guess, but waiting for it. But seeing as we had that little talk this morning about, you know, waking up is probably like, you know, getting out of bed is like so hard. Kind of carrying that theme on. When the weather's like this, it kind of puts like a dampener on your mood, you know, like especially today's technically an off day, right? So now I'm going to start trying to go and do cardio, and to go out there to go to the gym and do like, you know, 10-15 minutes of cardio, you know, when it's like so bad outside, you kind of just want to stay inside, you know. And it would be real easy to say, oh, it's just 10 or 15 minutes of cardio and not worry about it, but you know, you can't let the weather dictate what you do. I mean, there's probably a lot of you that maybe are the same thinking of me, like, you know, it's just rain, I'm going to the gym, you know, I'm not going to be wet at the gym, and I'm going to be driving to the gym. I mean, I think, like, people that are into the gym would think like that, but some that maybe, like, lacking the motivation would be like, oh, it's wet outside, so I'm not going to go. And I remember a few years back, we had, like, some family friends over, and I was like, alright, see ya, I'm going to the gym, and it was at night, and it was pouring down with rain. And they were like, what, you're going to the gym in this weather? And I said, well, yeah, I mean, I'm driving to the gym, so I'm not going to get wet in my car. I'm going to be inside. I'm not going to be out there getting wet while I'm at the gym, you know, so like, why wouldn't I go? But there are probably some people who would say, oh, it's raining. I mean, I don't know if you can really see it, but it is coming down bucket loads out there. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see through the camera, but it is, you know, it's windy as, it's cold. There are a lot of reasons that I could say to myself, you know what, I'm just going to stay inside and I'm just, you know, forget about it. But that's not going to happen. We are going to be going to the gym. We are going to get that cardio in. I'm not sure when, but we will be getting it in. So don't be the person that lacks that motivation. Think about the goals, the end goal that you're trying to reach before you make a final decision, and make sure that that has an impact on that decision that you're making. Does anyone else have calves that hurt like crazy after they do cardio? Because I do. Today they're sore, tomorrow they will be really sore, but got the cardio done. It was the exact same as last off day, so I think that video was on Monday that I included the cardio. So I didn't record any of it, you know, nobody wants to watch me run for ages. But yeah, 13 minutes, around 250, 250 or 300 calories or something, but yeah, cardio done for the day. Going back in time to yesterday's workout, Wednesday's workout, which was shoulders and arms, what I decided to do on this day was I did the push press instead of the straight overhead press, and I did 50 here for 5 reps. I was actually feeling pretty good. 50 went up quite easily for the 5 reps. Definitely feel like I could have gotten more there, which is surprising. Kind of, because I can get 2, only just get 2 with the overhead press. Of course, with the push press, you are getting your whole body involved. Doing super slow negatives on this set right there, and on this set I also did a super slow negative on my second rep. So I only banged out 2 reps here. Once I hit that sticking point and managed to grind past it, like there's the sticking point. Once I get past it, it feels pretty easy. So I think I could have got a 3rd rep there, but just left it there because I wanted to go for 60 for a 1 rep max on the push press, which I attempted here, and it goes up and it comes back down. So I didn't get it, but I feel like that's not too far away, and that's just a good way to progressively overload my shoulders because I'm struggling to get up in weight with the overhead press at the moment. I only remembered to record 1 superset of my bicep tricep workout, which was this seated dumbbell curl. I did 1 arm at a time, as you can see here, for 8 reps, then dropped it down and did like 8 to 10 reps with both arms at a time, 3 reps of that, and that was supersetted with a close grip bench press. Again, same thing, start with a weight where I could do about 8 reps and then drop the weight down and do another 8 to 10. So I did like 3 exercises with that superset, so like a lot of sets and reps in total, and it was a good arm workout overall. That's it for another video. That's it for another week. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video.